common dilemma for homeowners is deciding between hiring an architecture firm or a design-build firm. But what sets them apart? What are the advantages and disadvantages of each? When working with an architecture firm, you collaborate with a licensed residential architect specialized in home design. Most architects can assist you in selecting a suitable contractor and guide you through the bidding process. Design-build firms merge design and construction, potentially speeding up project completion, though a licensed architect's involvement is not guaranteed. Architecture firms are dedicated solely to the design aspect of the project. This means that they typically provide a higher level of expertise and creativity in the design process. On the other hand, design-build firms focus more on construction and may have limited design expertise. When working with an architecture firm, you'll be able to submit your plans to multiple contractors and receive several bids, giving you the opportunity to get the most competitive pricing for your project. When working with a design-build firm, there is no competitive bidding, which means you have a fixed contract price from the start. Most architecture firms offer transparent pricing for their services, so you know exactly what you're paying for every step of the way. Design-build firms typically do not separate out architecture fees in their pricing. When using an architecture firm, you are only committing to the pre-construction soft costs of designing, planning, and permitting, whereas with a design-build firm, you are committing to the full cost of construction, even before a design is finalized. When collaborating with an architecture firm, you may interact with various professionals, including engineers and other specialist consultants, general contractors, customer service representatives, interior designers, and more, allowing you access to a range of specialists. Collaborating with a design-build firm usually allows for a single point of contact. When working with an architecture firm, if you share your construction budget, your architect will try to take your budget into consideration during the design process. The design-build entity, on the other hand, may prioritize construction cost savings over quality, resulting in the use of inferior material finishes to maximize profits. When working with an architecture firm, your scope of work is usually clearly defined, and your architect will try to design based on your stated budget. When working with a design-build firm, the contractor may deliberately over-design in an attempt to secure a larger construction contract. Architecture firms are better equipped to handle complex projects, such as a new hillside construction, extensive home additions, and entire home remodels, because they have the extensive knowledge and experience required to navigate zoning and building code requirements, as well as coordination with various consultants, such as structural or civil engineers. Design-build firms are better suited for smaller projects like bathroom remodels or small-scale kitchen renovations that oftentimes do not require a building permit. So, should I hire an architecture firm and a separate general contractor? Or should I opt for a design-build firm? Ultimately, the decision should be made based on the specific needs and goals of your project. But if you decide to go with an architecture firm, we at Easy Plans would be thrilled to work with you. And we offer complimentary pricing proposals.